welcome to the Colac Herald Sports Match, Colac and District's highest rating online sports show. My name is Ben Martin. With me, as always, is Alex, Mr. Netball Baird. Alex, welcome.
Thank you, Ben. Some very interesting results in the netball. Looking forward to getting to them after hearing all about the footy.
We're going to kick off with the footy, as we always do, with the Geelong Football League action, where the Colac Tigers have stormed away in the second half to defeat the Grovedale Tigers in the Battle of the Tigers at the weekend. A pretty low scoring game in the first half, but the Tigers kicked away to win 14-20, 103 to 7-10, 52, so a pretty comfortable win in the end. Jay McGuan kicked 5 goals and Mikey Buchanan kicked 2 in a best on ground performance, while other good players for Colac were Marcus Crook, Jared Garner, Dean Fleekus, Dylan McCarthy and the skipper Andrew Kelly, while Riley Hall was the best player for Grovedale. Crossing into the Colac and District Football League now, where Simpson has all but secured top spot on the ladder with a win against South Colac, their second win against the Roos for the season. They won this one 13-13, 81 to 12-12, 84 at Limonite's Joiner Reserve. Simpson had to fight from behind in this one. Mark Clissold kicked 6 goals and was among the best players with Jade McVilly, Corey Bolsh and Drew Quarterpell, while for South Colac, Todd Jamison kicked 3 goals and was among the best players with Dan Roberts, Dion Oborn and Jacob Roberts. So they slipped down to 5th after that one, the Roos. Bit of work to do before the final start. Next game now, Birregurra has defeated Forest 14-12, 96 to 13-7, 85. Christian Kelly kicked 6 goals to take the lead in the leading goal kickers race, while Matt Cherry was Birregurra's best. For Forest, Adam Wells, the coach, kicked 4 goals, while their best player was his brother, Sean Wells. Apollo Bay has defeated Western Eagles at Apollo Bay Recreation Reserve 12-12, 84 to 7-6, 48. Chris Canavan kicked 5 goals, while the best player was second gamer Sam Lowe. For the Western Eagles, Troy Nolan kicked 4 goals and their best player was Zach Thorne. Colac Imperials have defeated the Otway Districts 23-13, 151 to 8-1, 49. Pat O'Neill kicked 4 goals and was among the 15 goal kickers for the Imps, while their best player was Kyle Roberts. For the Demons, Michael Gray kicked 3 goals and Aaron Marty was their best player. And finally, before I pass you over to Alex, Illawarra Biak has defeated Lorne 13-13, 91 to 7-14, 56. Sam Barry, the young fella, kicked 5 goals for the Bombers, while their best player was Matt Dunn. For the Dolphins, Ricky White and Tyson Matthews kicked 2 goals each and their best player was midfielder John Leontiades. So that wraps things up for the football, and I'll pass you over to Mr. Netball himself with the netball.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. I'm going to start with the Colac Tigers, whose solid month of netball continued with an impressive 22-goal win against Grovedale. Gabby Renitz netted 41 goals in the Tigers' 62-40 win at Central Reserve. Other solid performance was young defender Riley Stevens, and mid-court star Shelley Scott had good games for Colac, which are finishing the season off in strong form. Moving over to Colac and District Netball, Illawarra Biak 37 caused a massive upset against Lorne 36 by a goal, which gives them a mathematical shot at finals and also puts Lorne out of a top 3 position. So that was a huge win for the Bombers, who were without star defender Narelle Frith. Best players for the Bombers were Kate Watts, while Ruby Meredith had a strong game for the Dolphins. In goals, Carly Entercott scored 33 goals, while Courtney Garner top scorer for the Bombers with 23. In other matches, Apollo Bay just too strong for the Western Eagles, and they're sort of in line for that 5th position with that win, so big win for the Bay. In goals, Cass Beard netted 28 in a solid game, while Hayley Fiddler scored 27. Ali Campbell had a strong game for the Bay when coming on in the second half, while Jenny Fish was the Eagles' best performer. In other matches, Birregurra 68, just too strong for Forest 9. Mandy Ackley scored 5 goals for the Lions, while Cassie Spokes had a big day in the goals with 39. Melinda Bella had a strong game for the home side for Forest, while Simone Smith was a rock in defence for the Saints. South Colac just too strong for Simpson, and they've secured second spot, and it'll be a match these two sides will play again in a couple of weeks in the qualifying final. Tegan McNamara scored 28 goals for the Roos, while Emily Dynhoven had a good game in the circle for the Tigers with 20. Best players, Edwina Parker for South Colac, while Kelly Power had a strong game for the Tigers. And in our final match, a high-scoring affair between Colac Imperials and Otway Districts, Imps scored 94 to 44 for the Demons. Beck Scott was strong with 64 goals, while Mariana Vickers had 24 for the Demons. Best players for the Cats was Kate Higgins with the best on-court performance, while Simone Hickman had another good game for Otway Districts. And Ben, that wraps up another exciting weekend of footy and netball.
And that wraps things up for us here on the Sports Match as well. Thanks again for joining us. Make sure you grab Wednesdays and Fridays Colac Herald to keep up to date with all the latest sporting news. And until next time, we'll see you then.